Yo everyone, welcome to DotaGodTV, and this video is about the patch note 7.15. And after this video, I'll take a 5 minutes break and then we'll go into the unboxing for level 1000 battle pass. That'll be the next video, but first let's get into things. This is a very small patch. Okay, let's go through it really quickly. 7.15 general changes. Bounty runes now spawn every 5 minutes. Bounty runes now grants gold to each player. 40 plus 3 per minute. Bounty runes now fully fills bottles. Bottles heal rate increase from 80-40 to 150. So what this basically means is it spawns like now the timing to rotate the bounty runes will be every 5 minutes, which is not the same with the power runes. Power runes will still spawn every 2 minutes, but every 5 minutes you'll need to rotate to the bounty area, especially if you're a mid laner or you have a bottle with you. You'll want to grab all the bounty runes and fill up your bottle, right? And every time you rotate to the 2 bounty rune spot, you're actually picking up 2 bounty runes, so it's 2 full bottles. And team goal. Okay, what this means now is 40 plus 3 per minute. That means at 5 minutes you'll get plus 15 gold. At 10 minutes plus 30 gold. 30 plus 40 is 70 gold. So at 10 minutes rune, you get 70 gold each for each player. So 70 times 5, 350 gold for the team bounty. So instead of giving one player gold, it's giving the team bounty now. So anyone who, make sure you have someone to rotate the rune in your team so that your cores get extra 70 gold at the 10-minute mark, and at the 20-minute mark you're actually getting 100 gold each, which doesn't sound much to everyone, but 100 gold each for a team is a 500 gold increase. If you get all 4 runes, that's actually 2,000 gold for the team. 500, 400 each. So it's more in a way if you can grab 4 of those runes, but it's lesser if you're only getting 1. For a team bounty. I mean, at 10 minutes 100 gold each is kind of a lot, and at 20 minutes that will be 160 gold for each in your team. If you can grab 4 runes every 5 minutes, that will be great. So make sure you plan out to rotate the runes with your team, or at least with another player every 5 minutes, so you get at least 2 runes from it. That's how you need to plan into rotating. Sorry, my friend's inviting me into a game. I'm just gonna reply him really quick. Where the fuck is he? Melee creeps base gold bounty reduce. Range creep base gold bounty reduce. What this means is there will be lesser bounty in the lane. Range creep gold bounty increase per upgrade. Change from 1 to 3. Difference on the map at 40 minutes is 2,520 less gold. 2,052 less gold. So there's less gold, 2,000 less gold in the 40-minute mark throughout the whole map. Maybe they want to slow down the pace of the game. I don't know why, but they're doing that each patch to just slow down the game, which I don't really like. I like faster games. Like, I think every game now is trying to make the game faster. I mean, every mobile game, right? Like, they want to shorten the time span on the game because not everyone have like 1 hour for a game. By doing this, I don't really like it. I think they should make the game a little bit shorter, like make Dota a 30 to 40 minutes game instead of a 1 hour game. I think is better, or like 20 to 40 minutes. That's what I like in a game. I think that's what most people will enjoy as well. Melee Rex, team bounty reduce, ground career bounty reduce. So less go for sniping career, less go for getting barracks. Tower denies now remove all gold instead of just half. So previously, the tower will still give the enemy half the gold if you deny the tower, but now there's 0 gold. So denying towers are even more important right now. You have to deny the tower to deny like all the gold for your enemy. It's more, I think it's going back to TI2. Less gold in the lanes, less gold for towers, and less gold for careers. That's something new. Alright, let's go to check out the rest of the patch note. Agility heroes base strength increased by 1. Intelligence heroes base intelligence reduced by 2, except for Bane. I don't know about this. Nerfing intelligence hero and buffing agility heroes by a little bit for some reason. I don't know. Like they're making the carries stronger now, because I think the cores, agility cores, have been fairly weak for the past few patches. I think this is a good way to make the agility cores a bit better now. I think so, like a rebalance. But because strength cores and intelligent cores are so strong, like there's no reason for you to play agility cores in most of your pop games, because I mean in the pro games it's different, but in the pop games agility core seems to fall behind because you need a lot more farm to be able to play. Like your whole team is basically playing 4 and 5 the whole time while you're farming. But when you're playing intelligence or strength cores, you're playing 5 versus 5 the whole time. If you know what I mean. On my standing point is like the game pace can go so much faster. You can end the game like within 20-30 minutes if you go for intelligence or strength core instead of agility core. Agility core just takes so much time, and it's so easy to punish agility cores this patch because of the less goal in lane and the momentum that you can set up in like 12 minutes into the game to just stick and push all towers and then just take high ground. I mean, yeah, agility cores are falling a little bit behind in the normal pop games, but in the pro scene, again, is a different story. Neutral cam stack bounty increase from 20% to 25%. Okay, now you get 5% more bounty from stacking cam, which make stacking cam a little bit more important now. Now it's 25%. I think this thing will increase a little bit more. As I said in my previous video, this thing will increase to 25% for sure. But I think it might increase a little bit more, or it will just stay 25. I think 25 is a sweet spot. A bit higher will be better for the supports. Ancient, because now they're getting less bounty from bounty rune. You can't rotate every 2 minutes and get your items at like 2-4 minutes because of the extra bounty rune. Now you have to wait for 5 minutes to get some extra gold on your support. So that's a good buff. And 5, if you have 5 stacks at 5 minutes, or like 3 stacks at 5 minutes, for the 25% gold, like you'll make up the loss after that. So supports are less stronger as well in the early game because of the lack of the bounty rune. So you're not gonna get like your shoes before 5 minutes. I mean your boots. So they just want to delay the game a little bit, and maybe they want you to focus in lane instead of rotating bounty runes the whole time. Ancient HP regen increase, so it's harder to kill ancient creeps now. Observer wards restock, especially in the early game. Observer wards restock cooldown reduce, so you get quicker observer wards. I think this time for observer wards, I think the restock time will go down a bit more in the next coming patch, because I think they have to emphasize a bit better on the map control, I think, and supports really want the wards timer to go down. The restock timer. Observer wards costs reduce. It's cheaper now. I think wards will get cheaper and cheaper over time. It's easier for you to play a core and buy wards in the pop games as well, as it's easier to plan out. Even if you're in the pro game, I think now like you're getting less bounty rune. I think the wards are really important. The price of the wards going down is really important, because as a support you don't want to leech the gold or XP from your carry, but you want to grab bounty runes for wards. I don't know, I think the wards should be cheaper, like 50 gold or less. Should be 25 gold or something. Roshan slam damage growth increase 8 per minute to 10. Roshan base damage increase 65 to 75. Roshan base health increase 5.5k to 6k. I think this is a rescale because of the previous few updates. So Roshan is becoming weaker, so now they have to make it a little bit stronger, and it's easier to deny yourself in the rush pit now. Let's say you're making a rotation with a support to the mid lane, or you're grabbing a bounty rune and you found out like 4 or 5 enemies are ganking you at the rune spot next to Roshan, and you can just run in there and deny yourself more easily. And with the increase of the ground slam, Roshan might get easier triple kill now. I don't know, but that might happen. Remove a tree from the bottom right of the dire mid lane near the map ledge. Okay, so those are minor map adjustments, I assume. Minor adjustment to the position of the power-up runes. Reduce spawn boxes sizes for a few dire neutral spawns. Remove a tree to the right of the bottom radiant bounty rune. Move the bottom dire tier 1 tower slightly down. Move the bottom dire bounty rune slightly to the right. Move the bottom dire shrine location slightly down. Move the top dire tier 1 slightly to the right. Slight adjustments to the line of sight and trees to the left of the mid dire tier 1. Okay, so they tweaked the trees again. Range creep now always spawn behind the melee creeps. Okay, there's some good adjustments. Captain's mode round time increased from 30 to 35. I think this is very important, the extra 5 seconds. I even find in like solo MMR games, we need extra 5 seconds for every hero pick. I think as a drafter, I really need that extra 5 minutes for every pick. Ban time is okay, but the pick time is a little bit too short for normal solo MMR and party MMR games. I think they should increase that. Captain's mode second ban phase order change. Second first, second first, first second, first second. It's just some minor tweaks. And that's it. That's it for the game update 7.15. My conclusion to this is the whole timing for rotations now are different when you want to control the power rune and the bounty rune. Timings are different. Bounty runes are way more important now than the previous patches. Since the first introduction of bounty runes is so important now, every 5 minutes that everyone has to be at the bounty rune, especially in the pro scene. Like everyone just have to be there and contest that rune because that's a team bounty right now. And if you can secure both runes at 10 minutes, that's 100 gold per bounty rune. That's 200 gold each per team. Securing 2 runes secure 1,000 gold lead for the whole team. So it's so important now. Make sure you have wards at 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is the key, the first 5 minutes, and then the 10-minute mark is the key to control the runes right now. Like you, as a support player, you have to make sure that you take that into consideration, into a very big consideration. That's very important. Lane creeps are giving less gold now, so cam stack is more important as well. But make sure you don't stack the cam when your enemy team has like an offlane hero that can clear the cam quicker than your carry. So let's say you're babysitting an anti-mage in lane, right? And then your enemy offlane is a fucking bristleback or a timber sword, and you have like 5 stacks in your large cam. They're just gonna clear it and take all your bounty away. So don't be over greedy when stacking the cams. In this patch especially, you have to look at what your enemy is doing and what kind of enemy heroes that you're facing against. But if your enemy is someone that doesn't clear cams too fast, but usually the offlaner will clear cam very fast, so make sure you do not stack the cam that's too close to your enemy offlane or towards your safe lane. Stack some other cams in the middle or something. Just watch out for that. And that's it. That's my conclusion to this patch. The impact of the agility hero and intelligence hero tweak. Maybe they're making intelligent cores less viable than agility cores in the late game, perhaps, or in the early games. Agility cores are easier to farm because of that increased strength by 1. I think maybe next patch they will increase strength again. Alright, let's just keep this video short, and for you guys who wants to watch my unboxing video, stay tuned, or I'll try and stop this video and wait for the video to update so that I can make my next video, unboxing video. And if you want to watch me unbox 163 unclaimed rewards, stay tuned to the channel. Thank you everyone. See you guys on the next video. Bye.